So it will take around 1.5 hours. Each team will have 4 minutes to pitch, and after that we will have a Q&A session. The jury will have 3 minutes, hopefully, to ask you questions and to you to answer them. And around 4 p.m. we will start the voting for the final winner, which will be open on the Junction app. So please open the Junction app as soon as the last pitch finishes, and you will see on the left side a final voting part, and you will be able to put your vote over there, and you will only have 1 vote for each member of the teams. So take your votes, vote for your favorite project, and we will announce the winner at the main stage. So not right here, but over the main stage in the other end of the building. So as soon as you put your vote, please go over there, because we will announce the winners on the main stage right after the raffle of the conference, which is a giveaway announcement, I think so. So this is our short agenda for the next 2.5 hours. If you have any question in the meantime, some of the organizers are here, so you can come to us. But we would encourage you to stay here, listen to the presentations, and also come to the main stage to see who are the winners of this hackathon. And yes, we have a wonderful jury board. Here with us, we have Donát Pálya from High Ventures, who is the Deputy Investment Manager. I'm sorry, I'm a little bit tired as well. So huge applause for him. Thanks. We have Donát Posta here, who is the CEO and founder of Schmap Lab and the Budapest Innovation Group. You may know him because he was also a hackathoner a few years ago. So huge applause to him as well. To each jury member, okay? Thanks. We have here Dr. Tibor Hey, who is the Deputy CEO and Strategy and Business at Express Innovation Agency. Nice. I don't even have to ask for it. And we have Simán Kristóf here, who is the Innovation Consultant at MBH Bank. Yes. Whew. I could do it. So, and okay, let's see the first presentation, which will be the CraftSphere team, who submitted their project to the CraftHack Challenge. So, come on guys, you will have 4 minutes. You will see a timer right in front of you, and also your presentation on the left side of the stage. But please try to stay on the stage where the jury can see your presentation as well, okay?
Hi guys, we would like to start with a small introduction. My name is Zsombi. I was the one and only front-end developer in the team. So this means that I was responsible for the responsive UI and modern and elegant layout. You will see a few screenshots at the end of the presentation. As any other front-end developer, I spent 90% of my time trying to center development, and the other 10% was only for the Figma design copying.
Hi guys, I'm Danny. I was the paper plane scientist in the video. Also, I'm the man behind the innovative, blazingly fast, and totally stable AI chatbot we created. And also, I provided some cool, fun, and developer-friendly Figma designs for Zsombor.
Hi, I'm Dénes, the backend and DevOps engineer who created the foundations of the API.
Hi, I'm Mátyás, and I did research on this topic, and I actually do have experience because my first hackathon team was crafted from the team building channel.
We came here to introduce CraftSphere. That's a platform, an online compact platform that is for helping participants find their perfect match or the perfect partner for a coding competition or a hackathon. The spine of this whole platform is the partner finding algorithm written in Python in the backend. but we also have other features as well. For example, we can notify online users if an offline user rejected an invitation for the venue, so they can come. Also, we have a motivational page which provides actually great motivational quotes and sentences for participants in order to keep their determination for the challenge.
Yeah. Our goals were to encourage people to join. You know, a lot of people were scared to attend these hackathons because they would feel like they don't have a team, they don't belong there, they can't make it. You get it. Also, on the same topic, our main goal was to assemble really good teams, high-performing and diverse teams. I asked a lot of teams here in the venue, and almost all of them said diversity is the main thing that makes a hackathon team good. Yeah. On our future, this project is not only for improving the participating experience, it wants to help the organizers too by easing the process of gathering data and managing participants. Because we've heard from one of the organizers before that it is really boring and monotone to do this manually in an Excel sheet. And yeah, it would be really good to automatize it with large language models. And actually, we've done it. It's an MVP. We just can't show it right now. We didn't have time to prepare the demo, unfortunately. These are screenshots from the working MVPs. This is actually the registration, and this dashboard is basically for making a bond between the hackathon and the participant to actually finish their project and encourage them.
Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Let's see if the jury has some question. Okay, Tibor? It will be okay, I think so, yeah.
Yes, my question is that on the slide appeared AI assistant function. What does it mean?
An AI assistant in this context means that if a participant has any questions about the venue or anything about the hackathon, we train or tell an AI model all of the information, and then it can reply the participants and all of the questions, and also freeing up time from the organizers doing their awesome stuff.
Just one question. I mean, if I understood correctly, your main problem is to find the right teammates for a hackathon. And you talked about an algorithm. What do you think, what could be the main properties or attributes for that algorithm to find the right teammate?
So we asked around the hackathon, other participants, and it turned out that people like diverse teams in tech stack. It's not surprising, but it's good to know. Also, we think that picking in one team beginners or around the same age is helping the communication. And we are picking teams to have the important tasks field, like video editing. Without completing a hackathon is kind of impossible or very hard.
So a few words from me too. Actually, the most important attributes, I think, are like, just shortly, the experience the user has, or the participant, the stacks or skills they have, also includes video editing, yes. there's no team without a video editor. And also communication, and their age also matters to keep them in harmony.
Just a quick question. What's your long-term goal? What are you visioning? Like, you want to be a white label platform for hackathon organizers, or you rather want to be a platform for organizing hackathons? So like, you want to be a hackathon organizer, or you rather want to be a tool to sell it to the organizers?
We plan to contact existing hackathon organizing platforms like Junction App to implement our features, because they are good. They will make hackathons better. This is our main goal, to make it more fun. It's already pretty fun, but just enjoyable for everyone.
I was just smiling because we have the head of global operation person from Junction right here. So this is why I was smiling. But yeah, thank you. Thank you, guys. And just for you to know, they are one of the youngest competitors of the hackathon. They are like 15 and 16 years old, guys, right? So really nice job, really nice job. Okay, let's move on to the next team. And I have to cheat. So the second team who will pitch will be the Dr. Clini team. They've submitted their challenge to the Hack and project, to the Hack and Heal challenge, right? And let's see what they've created. Please come to the stage. And you will see your presentation over there. Come, introduce yourself and show us what you got.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dura. I study business informatics engineering at the University of Debrecen, and I was responsible for the business plan and the requirements of the project.
Hi, everyone. I'm Nadine Jalouli, and I'm also studying business informatics engineering at the University of Debrecen, and I have a Dura in the business plan and the data management.
Hello, everyone. So this is Mohamed Ayoub Shebi. I'm currently studying computer science engineering in the University of Debrecen. This is my first year here. And I was responsible in the creation of the whole design system of this app.
Now I want to start with a quick question. Have you ever had this chest pain and that you are about to die in the next 24 hours? I mean, is it serious? Are we going to die with this chest pain? And 80% of the time it's wrong. And it's just like skeptics and hallucinations about this feeling. But what about the 20%? I don't think these people will have tomorrow. Sorry, like, how can I change? Well, today, and the good news is that we have Dr. Clini among us. And how can we say that Dr. Clini is saving the day? Well, with these cool features. The self-assessment with an AI model can help you get the accurate decision about your feeling, and it has a high accuracy rate thanks to the ADA medical machine learning model. The priority-based classification will help you get prioritized based on your critical situation. So if you're having a heart stroke or something that is going on in your heart, you can be prioritized and immediately get the medical intervention. And lastly, the optimal appointment scheduling will help you get the best combination between your time preference and your location. And to add cherry on top, you will get the comprehensive coverage of private and public sector. And to be honest, Dr. Clini doesn't only save lives, but it also saves your pocket. The patient won't have to pay for the expensive amount of money that should be paid for the advanced stage surgeries, for cancer, or for heart diseases. And the government doesn't have to fund these operations anymore. And for the private medical centers, they will get rid of all of the marketing costs that they should pay to promote their services. And they will get access to our user flow among our application, and they will only have to pay small amounts to get access to our list and be shown in our triage output list. And looking further, there will be a strike, and they will strike a balance between medical centers. So no center is preferred among the other, and there will be statistical metrics to reallocate medical equipment based on the demand. And I want to tailor my presentation that Dr. Clini got your back, keeping your health on track, and you will thank us later.
Thank you. I will have my own, okay?
I'll keep mine.
You can, yes. Okay, let's see if there's a question. Okay.
Thank you very much for the presentation. Do you know any competitors in the Hungarian market or any other market which is providing similar solution like this?
Yes, actually, I won't say they are our competitor. It's the AST database and the booking system of the national government healthcare system. I'm not sure if I'm spelling correctly. It's the AST. So they have a huge database, and we want to collaborate with them to cooperate and to gather data and make it into optimized use of the AI and to keep it in our application. So to be honest, I don't think they are a competitor. Maybe we can work with them. And that's the only application that could cause a threat to our application to disseminate in Hungary.
And a follow-up question about the AI solution. Are you planning to develop the AI, or can you use some third-party solution?
No, we don't have to really develop this AI model. It's already existing. It's the ADA medical machine learning model. Actually, we checked the application and it's not allowed to use in Hungary. If you check your Google App Store, you won't find it available in Hungary, but we can call the API in our application and use it with a collaboration with them. So it's not costly.
Did I understand it well, that it basically consists of two phases and two parts? One is the emergency case, and then there is a patient journey support.
Yeah, the AI.
Combined.
So once you have the conversation with the AI, once you finish the chat, it will classify you, is it a high emergency, medium, or low? So if it's high, it will pop up like emergency call, and they can immediately call the emergency, or you can go by your foot and like inform the application that you are going. And if it is low, they can give you some advice or something, tips to stay at home, and there's no need for medical intervention.
Okay, so you're coming from a business side. Have you imagined any kind of pricing regarding of this solution?
Yes, of course. For the application, from the user side, it's going to be free, of course, especially in Hungary. And we don't think that Hungarians would pay such a fee for application to use. And we are really making this application for them. But for the business, for the clinical and medical private sectors, they should pay an amount to get into our list. So they can be shown in the triage output. And that's how we can make the application profitable from the business side.
Thank you.
Any questions? Yo? Köszönöm.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Yes, I have two now. I will do a pitch also. No? Okay. Okay, let's move on to the third team, which is the Health Hub. They've also submitted their project to the Healthcare Challenge. So let's see. Where do you come from?
I'm from Austria.
Austria. They've arrived from Austria. So let's welcome them on the stage as well. And the stage is yours.
Computer for the demo.
For demo,
Okay. Guys, hello, hi. We are the health crew, and we'd like to show you our solution for some of the issues in general medicine, particularly with CT scans. We have put a lot of thought into it because there are issues with preventable mortality, because a diagnosis comes too late for a treatment to be effective for a patient, and in some cases the treatment is more expensive, but the patient still gets healthy, and this could be avoided by early recognition of diseases, particularly with computed tomography, which is a very expensive instrument to scan a patient's body for preventable diseases. We wanted to understand the patient's journey and help doctors to assign patients to CT scanners that are available in an area at a short or as short a notice as possible. The solution we came up with is Health Hub, an Uber for doctors to find CT scanners close to the patient. Doctors have access to the patient data when the patient is with them. They don't have to rely on an interface to the public system, which would be great to get the data, but if it fails, they have to interact with the patient and ask them for their data, like their body height, their weight. They'll find out their age. They also can see things the patient cannot tell them for their diagnosis. In our tool, they enter it into our application and send it off to an AI assistant. Now, the doctor is the specialist. We trust the doctor to make the assessment, but the AI should help the doctor. I'd love to demo the app for you. Let me see if we can get there. Okay, that's great. This is Health Hub. I am logged in as Dr. Georgi Horvat, and I can see the previous patients I have assigned to CT scans. I will now open a new patient, a new CT scan for a patient, and see if there's any public data from the Hungarian healthcare system. In this case, there is none, but I will now talk to my patient and ask them for their data. And enter their height, their weight, and some of their other data, like they're smokers. They haven't had their medical checkup for a while. They have not done any exercise at all. And the history in their family with cancer is unfortunately very high. And a lot of other questions. These are just examples, and I'll send this off to the AI to calculate a risk score. The AI tells us it's a high-risk patient. Their risk score is at 9, and these are the reasons. Now, please keep in mind, this is an AI, and the doctor is the last authority there. If the AI tells some nonsense, he can report this or accept it and use this as a basis for a priority to get a CT scan for this patient. Once he has established a priority, we will look for CT scanners close by when the patient is available. So I'm just going to select everything until October, and look at that. The next appointment is a CT scanner in the International Medical Service Center. We'd like to monetize this by offering it to hospital providers like the Swiss Medical Group and to the public healthcare system in Hungary or in other countries. This would help save lives and save treatment costs. Thank you so much. We are the health crew.
Thank you very much. Let's see if we have questions. Tibor, please.
In which phase are you with this project?
We just came up with it over this hackathon. It was very exciting, 24 hours. This lady is from Brazil. She came up with the patient journey. This gentleman is from India. He came up with the data science part for the analytics that I haven't shown you yet. And this is our homegrown Budapester who came up with the back end. I contributed to the front end.
Who will be responsible if the AI is providing a lower score and not going to the CT at the right time?
That is our greatest fear. The doctor, the human doctor who has experience with human beings and a good education is the final authority. The AI is an assistance for things he might not have thought about, but the doctor can still see if there's some nonsense coming out. Now, to be fair, our data scientist said there is a large body of medical data that can be used to train an AI. And this will improve over time. But the doctor is the last authority. If the score is too low, they can increase the score in one of the screens that I showed you and add a reason for the score increase.
It's not much of a question, maybe just a side note, but I will take it as a question. So, why just CT?
CT is one of the many areas. There's computer tomography, there's radiology, there's all sorts of equipment. This is an MVP. I think a lot of the issues that can be solved by assigning CT can be applied to other expensive instruments.
Yeah, think big.
Absolutely, absolutely. We didn't want to revolutionize the Hungarian healthcare system on one day.
And last but not least, what's your expectation towards that? Like, who will pay which side of this entire process you will get income?
Yeah, this is a software as a service. It makes no sense to sell it to individual doctors, general practitioners with one practice. It has to be sold to a large organization. The per seat cost will be low, but the mass will bring in the income. Now, that's the income. The principle only works if you have a large number of CT devices under your responsibility, like the public healthcare system or large-scale private hospital providers, and also the patient numbers must be sufficient. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Can I ask, why did you choose this challenge?
Well, we met up and we kind of liked each other and we looked at the different challenges and we kind of thought, we're kind of idealistic. Also, you know, these things, we know that healthcare is also very political and technology will not be able to solve all the problems. But we like to think that we can contribute by coming up with a technical solution.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so let's move on to the fourth theme. And they've also submitted their challenge to the project, to the Hack and Heal Challenge. These guys attended a lot of hackathons of us before, so I hope that you created something great as well this time. So come to the stage. And 4 minutes, okay? Oh, they are the RAP 8, I'm sorry.
Welcome, everyone. We are rapid. We are distributing resources and optimizing queues. Where is my... is this the one? Yeah, thanks. Yeah, say goodbye to the long, long waiting lists. The statistics, it shows that in Hungary, the waiting list for the CT is 3 months to get a scan, and for an MRI, it goes up to 8 months. And we are going to pretty much optimize it so that you don't have to wait so long, because the stress is going to kill you during that time. Another fact is that in private healthcare, the same waiting time goes up to only just 1 to 5 days. And we are going to make a collaboration between them so that the 8 months waiting list goes down to the 5-day waiting list, and it is going to create a pretty great list based on age and based on the stats, based on the chances of better health, on a better, what's that called when you get healed? Yeah, better healing chances. So we are going to make a list, and we are going to send the public into the private healthcare, and we are going to provide the private healthcare institutions with tax, with less tax money. And we are going to make it transparent so that you will be able to see the list, but still it won't be public, so that we will keep your secrets, and you will only see what disease is in front of you and not the person itself. We made an app. It's a really pretty easy app so that you can, whoever you are, you can use it pretty easily, and we can build it into EEST, for example. And we really tried to build it so that it is scalable, and first we can invite the nearby countries too, so that you can go for a CT to Slovakia, for example, or Austria, because you will get much faster scans there. And we are the team. We are 2 engineers and a mathematician. And as I mentioned, we are rapid. And I still have 1.5 minutes left. And just as our app, we are going to give you back your time. Thank you for your attention. Do you have any questions? Great. Thank you. Oh. Okay.
No, just don't go away so quickly, because you are centering around the same problem like the last team.
Yes.
So there's a competitor already.
Yes.
Why would you be better?
We are trying to do it as not only for CTs, but MRIs, and we want to build it into an existing app, and EEST works pretty fine, as I experienced. I go to a lot of times to the hospital, unfortunately, and it would be really great to build it into. Also, their solution from the doctor's view is the doctors now can see pretty clearly their patients' stats, and it doesn't make any change. Our solution makes a change, and it makes a quick, so it makes less waiting time.
So, based on what you just said, your customer is going to be the government.
Yes, yes.
It's not a curse word.
Yes.
You know, just asking.
Yes, it is.
Maybe we can do a debate with the 2 teams, no? With applause. Okay, thank you guys very much. Okay, and let's hear the 5th presentation today, which and the team who will come to the stage submitted their project to the Sion Challenge. So this is going to be the first project on the Sion Challenge. Let's see what you came up with. And yeah, this will be the first for Sion, and we will have another one for the Sion Challenge. So let's see.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. My name is Mátyás, and we are the Keeper team. Have you ever opened a dangerous site and entered your password without noticing that it was not the real page you were looking for? Nowadays, phishing attacks are an ever-growing problem, especially because large language models are easily accessible, and with their conversational power growing day by day, conversation-based phishing attacks grow in popularity and, unfortunately, in success rate as well. Imagine that you are a big corporation and you have done everything in your power to prevent sensitive data from leaking, but one single click from an employee is enough for a data breach. You can reduce the chance of this happening by holding training courses, but in many cases, this won't be enough.
This is why our main focus and our target is to provide security for all. We want to achieve an easy-to-use solution that is both powerful enough and it's also convenient to use, so it's not a hassle and it's not annoying clicking all through those things. So, out of these three, mostly two are easily possible at the same time, but we want to shatter those expectations. We focused on minimal user interaction and an easy setup, and after this setup, we can just forget about the app, and it works in the background, and it goes with us through all of our inputs and key types, and it provides security without us ever noticing it. Even if we find an attacker, we can just get an alert, and then our solution is in place.
So, what is the common place where we can catch the information leaving your device and check it to see if you would send sensitive information to the wrong place? That's the text box. You use it all the time when you chat with friends, you fill out a form, you use search. In all these cases, you type the text into a text box. So that's where our application that we've developed will work. So what we created is not only a simple application that's easy to use, it is also intelligent. It uses other information on the screen, like the app I'm using or the URL in the browser. And based on this context, we can decide if sensitive information was entered to the wrong place. We used for our demo KeePass, which is an open standard, but we want to extend it to other password managers if they allow us an interface to check, for example, in a secured hashed way, the input, then we can make it work with any password manager. And to demo it how it works, you get these sorts of alerts if you enter the information to the wrong place. Let's see a demo. I got a very convincing message from Instagram support asking me to renew my password. And as soon as I enter it, I get a notification that the information I entered, I should consider not sending it to this person.
The way this method works is that we use these key storages, these key password, like KeePass based for now, and we can use these and match our current input to any of these in the database. So we can also input any kind of different sensitive data and then also match for that.
And the last thing is that this information that we enter can not only be static, it can also be dynamic, like 2-factor authentication codes. And our app reads notifications and check if it contains a 2FA code, and also alerts us if we've sent that to someone else who shouldn't receive it. Thank you.
Okay, let's see if we have questions.
I have a few. Are there any business model regarding for this in your mind?
Yeah, so basically the idea is that for now we have this open source demo that is open source for the purposes of this challenge, but our main goal is that we want to provide a simple user that is for personal use cases. We want to provide a free model, and with this free model, with certain use base, for every alert that we receive, the user can type in whether if it was an actual alert or it was a mismatch, a false positive, and then if we decide, we can store this information, store the URL that this false information flag arrived, or this fake site flag arrived. We can store this and use it to improve blacklists. like dynamically improve. And there are certain providers who use these blacklists and rely on these. So we can create a blacklist base that we can sell. And the other thing is that our application is a lightweight service, so it can be used as a white label product to integrate into big enterprises' security architecture.
So let's say that we have an employee using their personal phone, but also it has a sensitive data in a separate profile. We can install this application on that profile and match if the employee would send out sensitive information through these inputs. So you can sell it as a service to businesses.
Okay, thank you. And what do you think, how big this problem could be in terms of numbers? And I'm not talking about user experience numbers, but how big of a problem is in terms of business money? If you're talking about, or imagine some kind of revenue, how big could be?
Okay, so for the personal use case, the worst scenario is usually that my mother wants to pay for a package that she didn't order and things like that. So it's not that relevant, it's just helpful. For business and for large enterprises, a data breach can, with sensitive information, can result in huge revenue losses and loss of public trust.
Okay, if you're brave enough, you should call it fish blocker, and do a fish as a logo, and now you're going to be sold it for everyone.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you guys. And we had some excitement because one of the teams got into a traffic jam, but they are here now. So before they would come to the stage, we will have our sixth team here. And I've just forgot, yes, a last presentation for the Hack and Heal Challenge. And this team is not other than the medic team. So I would like to ask them to the stage. Good luck.
Hello everyone, my name is Eric. I study business informatics in Hungary, and I would like to show you our solution. So we looked at the 5 main parts of problems in Hungary, in the medical healthcare, and we like to show you a solutions for these. Firstly, our solution consists of 3 main things. One of is a database that unifies all kind of data in the medical fields, in the hospitals. We also offer a large language model AI solution and also mobile application for the patients. Firstly, I would like to talk about the databases. These databases, the database collects information about medical equipment, about pharmaceutical medications, and other kind of diseases. Our AI solution offers help also for the patients, but also for the doctors. We like to train a language model on all kinds of medical fields, medical records, and diagnoses that can help doctors to do further diagnoses. So for the doctors, it allows them to speed up diagnosis, but also I would like to tell you about personal experience. Because a lot of the times doctors don't think about outside of their respective field of area in medicine. And I know a girl who had problems with her ear for like 3 years, and the doctors only looked around her ear. But it turns out it had nothing to do with her ear. So because of this, she lost 60% of her hearing, because the doctor only looked at his fields of medicine. And the AI would allow them to look outside of that. So for the patients, we offer them an application that allows them to book appointments to certain doctors, look at their medical history, and also, what is really important, to look at the other doctors' ratings so they can decide which doctors would they want to choose. Why it is good for the government? It allows them to do monitoring around the whole country, so they can look at the root cause of problems in the hospital areas. They can identify problems that haven't been seen before. So we also looked at possible sources of income. How would we like to make money? Firstly, we could do brand cooperations. I think about this, like our AI could suggest certain kind of brands to the doctors or for the patients to use. We also could do a subscription model for the private sectors in Hungary or in other countries, because we mostly offer this solution to the government. Because of this, we also expecting state-financed backing in the future. Lastly, I would like to show you our team, and also one of my team members, George, will like to show you a quick demo of our application, and I'm waiting for your questions. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. Let me show the jury a quick, short demo of our application. So I give you my phone, and you can just go through our onboarding phase. Do you want this to be presented, or is it just good?
I think it's
like
it's better.
Yes,
if
yes,
you
yes.
see it.
You could just go through. Just click sign in. So, our main feature, as my teammate Eric mentioned, is an AI chatbot. And if you go to this menu screen and go to the consultancy page, you can just enter a prompt in English for ChatGPT, because this is an LLM large language model based on the GPT-3 API.
Yeah. Okay, your time is over. So
Thank you.
let's see if they have any questions. Maybe to see how does it work or something.
Okay. Yeah, that would be, is it working now? And so you just connected with ChatGPT and it's like getting automatic answers? Or?
Currently, it's connected to ChatGPT, but we could train a GPT-3 or GPT-4 model on medical histories and records, so it can look at certain kind of connections between them, and it basically allows the doctors to think outside their respective area. So I think it's a really good tool for doctors.
Yeah, well, I see like you're concentrating like multiple solutions in one app. What do you think? Which feature is the most important for the users? So which feature is why they want to pay for this solution?
Mm-hmm. I think there are multiple customers for us. First, to the government. I think it's also better for them to look at the medical equipment data, but also it's better for the government if they can help more people. So if the doctors can do diagnosis more easily, it will be financially more beneficial for the government. So they will probably pay for it, finance it.
Okay, so saving costs for the government, that's the main thing.
Yes.
Okay.
I think it's for the government, basically.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
after
that's right.
that, if it's good for the government, we can implement it to private sectors.
Yeah, that's right. Any other question?
How do you try to protect yourself from the legal consequences of giving advice?
We really like to make so our model just gives suggestions, and we want to make it really clear that it's not an advice from a doctor, it's just suggestions. And also for a doctor, when they use the model, when we train them on it or give this tool in their hand, we can sign their contract that it's just suggestions, and And basically, that's it. It's not a full diagnosis. The doctor should do it still, because AI doesn't.
So the user is the medical doctor and not the patient himself?
When the doctor interacts with it for the helping diagnosis, the doctor is the user. But like when a patient asks the model for like, I have fever, what should I do? The language model should give back text like you should contact this kind of doctor, or maybe have a cold bath or something like that, like really minor suggestions, and for minor problems, because huge problems it would just tell just to contact the doctor.
Thank
you very much.
Just one more question. Were you here during the night?
No, sadly.
I could tell it by your outfits, because
Thank you.
all of the other pictures were like, okay, I'm exhausted, I'm tired, I couldn't even change my t-shirt, and you just came here and from like a business meeting or something. Okay, so let's move on to the 7th theme, and they've made it here, so please guys come, you will have 4 minutes, and they are the 2nd team who submitted their project to the Sion Challenge. So come to the stage, please, you will have 4 minutes, and then we will have a 3-minute Q&A session. So the stage is yours.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Latsi, this is Zoli, and we are happy to introduce our new metaverse application called Object, which purpose is to keep track of the authenticity of your belongings. So one of my friends just came back from a trade from an online marketplace, and he was holding like a scale in his hand, and I asked him why. He basically answered that that was the best way to check if that headphone was authentic or not. So this is a global problem, and online marketplaces are infested with scammers, and it's nearly impossible to tell if a product is authentic or not without further research or expertise in that stage. So we are hoping to change this, and now I'll let Zoli talk about the technologies we utilize.
Using blockchain technology and non-fungible tokens, we assign a unique identifier to every single product. And we are tracking all transactions securely. Blockchain is the key here, providing robust systems and resistant to adversarial changes. Object employs a powerful language model that examines the history of the product and reviews all the previous owners. We choose a Chrome extension because it's accessible for a lot of people, and it's just one click away whenever you need it. This way, accessing AI is easy. We use all these technologies, but you may be wondering, how do we sustain all of this? Back to Latsi to explain our business model.
Thank you, Zoli. So here's the exciting part, in my opinion. So we believe that integrating object in applications would cause reliability and transparency of that service, which leads to higher user satisfaction, which later leads to company revenue. We are also thinking about building an API which could be easily integrated into any online marketplace which is in service now. So on eBay, you would see like a button or a new panel, which would indicate like if the authenticity of that given product is validated, verified or not. And this makes it not impossible, but quite harder for adversarial attacks. Or, yeah. So we also. Thank you.
I thought that was your last slide. Thanks for watching. No, no. Okay. Let's see if the jury have some questions.
It was not clear for me. Do you check the product or the seller?
Both, actually. So what should have been on the last slide would be that when a new product is bought, for example, from like Apple or something, Apple gives out a certificate to that user in the form of a non-fungible token. And that token is then passed to every other user who bought it. And within these users, we calculate reliability scores. So, and other ratings, online ratings, are also connected to our services. So, using large language models, we could make predictions on about like the pictures of the seller, the description of the product. We could make pretty good predictions on if it's authentic or not, I believe.
Okay, so how are you planning to use blockchain technology with NFTs? Like, not what you mentioned properly, but yes, this is sort of the way how NFTs could really work. Not just as pictures, what you could buy for a lot of money, and after that it doesn't make any sense. But yeah, that's the technology how you can verify things in a sense of how we are trying to buy things which could be verified and should be verified. But there are a few questions. So what is your exact purpose on this one? And because if Apple provides the NFT at the very first place, you shouldn't have to do the verification, because the NFT itself, the verification which is on the blockchain, which, you know, it's an available transparent information once I try to buy it. So what is you provide exactly? You are providing NFTs for products which didn't have an NFT yet? Or you are just trying to be a database for a decentralized database which shouldn't have a centralized verification system at all? Or what am I missing?
Yeah, a lot of questions there. So basically, we thought a lot about how we could solve like existing products in our application. Actually, we would just connect it with like serial number and other, actually UAC, I think it's its name. So there are actually methods to identify and authenticate products object in the object level.
Yeah, I think I understood, but just wanted to point out that if you are planning to use NFT, not just particularly you, but anyone planning to use NFT as a technology to verify something, there is no need for a centralized place to get that verification, because the NFT itself, the verification.
Yeah, we would just, yeah, I get your question now. We would just provide like the framework or the container for this, for users to actually use this chain or this centralized.
I got you. I got you. My question is still apply. Just think through that again. I will let you away. I just wanted to suggest that maybe think through again whether this is needed or not for this type of technology.
I think it is, and like our vision would be to like if every company would give out certificates upon purchases, this would be a perfect system. But of course, that's like not feasible.
If eBay trying to search a company, a third party, to develop their verification system, and you could be a contender to solve that, that's a white label product, not a product itself, because eBay will solve that problem. And I'm just talking about eBay because you mentioned it as an example, but the brands are going to solve that issue.
Yeah, I actually get what you're saying now, and you're totally like right, and that's why we were thinking like this challenge was to make an application for Sion, and we were thinking that they could actually use a technology like this.
They definitely could, but I just wanted to suggest that this could be, I think there is a problem there, but the problem is way more, you know, at the very first place.
Yeah.
How are going to brands and all the marketplaces are generate NFTs for their products? That's going to be the first problem. So what about the physical product? How that's going to be verified at the very first place and be an NFT? That's the real problem.
It is, but in that sense, we really can't make like a perfect, perfectly safe system. Like lock on your door it's not completely safe, but still it prevents a lot of burglary type of crimes.
Yeah, you don't have to convince me. I just wanted to have a, you know, we're just talking.
Okay.
Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.
You did great. Okay, and let's see the last team, and they will join us online. They are the only team who got into the finals and competed online. So let's see the panel pitch team, and they submitted their project to the CraftHack challenge. So how to revolutionize the hackathon world. So let's see their idea, and we will. She's here. Hi. Can you hear us? Okay, then you will have 4 minutes to pitch, and then we have 4 members of jury board who will ask you questions, okay? Okay, good luck.
Hi everyone, my name is Paula, I'm representing Final Pitch. Unfortunately, our team couldn't make it to Budapest, so I'm saying hello from Copenhagen.
Paula, your time.
To show you the team here.
Okay. Oh, hey.
Thank you for your attention and looking forward to your questions.
Yeah. We have one. Okay. Can we get some voice or sound to the microphone from the technical team?
Thank you very much for the presentation. My question is about the business model. Do you have any business model? What potential market do you see which that application? So can it be a startup which can be funded by VCs, or it's a small scale business?
Yeah, so in terms of the business model, what we're thinking is that we'll look at both direct to user and then partnerships with enterprises. Basically looking for hackers that participate in such hackathons that would like to get a number of features for free and then pay for some additional features. The other thing is actually creating partnerships with potential hackathon organizer, event organizer, VC funds, for example, for automatic analysis of the submitted pitches, so they can easily evaluate which ones have higher rates of success.
Okay, thank you very much, Paula. I think this is the only question and the last one as well. Thanks for being here with us, and follow us on the Facebook stream, since we will announce the winner soon. And thank you. And
feel free to try it online.
yeah, okay.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Oh, that is me. Yeah. So, just a quick reminder that now is the time that you can start to vote on the one team that you found the best, the most innovative, anything, your favorite idea. Everyone can log in to the Junction app, and then you will see on the left side the final votings. The mentors and the jury can vote via a unique link, which I've sent them a few hours earlier. And just for a quick reminder, the grand winner of this event will take home €3,000 money prize, a golden ticket for the Junction 2023 hackathon, which will happen in November. So the best team can actually travel to Finland and try themselves at the Junction hackathon, and an immediate admission as an offline participant to the Junction X Budapest, which will happen also in November, a few weeks after the Junction hackathon. So make your votes and wish for the best. And that's it. You will have around 15 minutes to vote. We will close the voting at, I think, at 4 p.m. Okay? That's 30 minutes. I'm sure that this should be enough for you. And until then, I would like to ask you for a few things. For example, to fill out our feedback form. This is only for the competitors, so the mentors, please do not fill this out. We will send you another one. And please, if you made your vote, just yes, throw out your trash, and please come to the main stage by 4:30, let's say. So you will have time to actually listen to the raffle and be there in time for the winners' announcements. So thanks to everyone who was here with us during the hackathon, made a pitch, made a great project. You were great. I hope you enjoyed it as we did. And let's see you at our next event. And also thank you for our wonderful jury members who made really good questions. And I hope that we will also see you some of our next events, maybe as a mentor, maybe also again as a jury member. And have a great time until around 5 or 6 when we will close this whole event. So thanks for being here with us, and see you next time. Itself, and one was about the healthcare topic. And now I am here to actually announce the winners. We will have 3 challenge winners and the main winner who will take home 3,000 euros. So first of all, I would like to ask on the stage János from Sion to hand over the prize to the teams, and I hope that all of the winners will be here with us. So, János.
So, thank you very much. I thought that some of my colleagues will join us here, but okay, I'm alone. Yeah, that happened. Okay, so I would like to announce the winner of the sound challenge, and it's Keeper.
Please, I would like to ask the teams that stay here on the stage for just a few seconds so we can make a photo together, okay? Thank you, yes, thanks, and congrats to the team. Oh, another microphone. I can use now 2 at the same time. So, we had a CraftHub challenge, as I mentioned before, and I would like to ask Karchi, the CEO of CraftHub, to come to the stage and actually announce the challenge, the winner of this challenge.
Hey guys, I would like to announce the winner of our challenge, which is the CraftHub challenge, and the winner's name is Craftsfair. Congratulations! Come here if you are here.
And just for you to know, they were one of the youngest competitors at the hackathon. They are like 15 and 16 years old, so a huge applause to them. Thank you guys and congrats. We have a winner for the Hack and Heal challenge as well, but unfortunately all of the jury members couldn't join us today. They were judging online, so I am going to be the one who will hand over this prize, and the winner team will be the Mediscreen team. The girls are really surprised. They couldn't get into the finalists, so they had to stay here to see if they actually won a challenge, because, yeah, I'm gonna wait for you. Okay, they are coming. It's 1,500 euro. I hope that you are happy with this prize. Please come, take a picture together. Okay, thank you and congrats. And before I announce the main winner, I would like to ask all of the teams who are still here with us that right after the announcement, please come to the CraftHack Arena, back to the CraftHack Arena, and we will do a picture together at the entrance, okay? So do not go anywhere. Take a few more minutes with us, and we will do a picture so we will have such a great memory, okay? So, and let's see the main winner of the event, who will not only take home 3,000 euros, but only will take home a golden ticket for the Junction 2023, which is one of the biggest hackathons in Europe, in Finland. And we have the head of global operation here, Tai Tran. So, Tai, can you come to the stage? Because he will hand over the golden ticket, and I am going to announce the grand winner team. So we will wait here for you. And this team is not other than the Health Hub. So please, guys, come on stage. Congrats. 3,000 euros.
Can we have a big applause for our grand winners today? So beside the prize, you also have the golden ticket to Junction Man event, and we are welcoming you on to Helsinki, Finland this year. Last word, can we also have an applause for the organizer, CraftHack, for creating such amazing event for everyone here.
Okay, thank you guys. Please do not forget to come back to the CraftHack stage. So I would like to thank everyone who were attending the hackathon or the event. And if you are interested about submitted projects, you can check them out on the CraftHack Hackathon site. And wish you a lot the best for the last talk. Thank you very much.